Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another Union and Arena booster pack unboxing. This is for Demon Slayer Kimitsu no Yaba. So this is set number 5. So we also recently just did the starter decks. You can go check out link in the description for that. And see the cards over there. So again, if you're not familiar with how the game does work with according to starter decks, they have half the deck is reprint cards. They'll be in the booster packs, but with alternate art, and the other half is brand new cards. So if you're really gonna collect a set, you really want to pick up one of the boost or starter packs as well. Just that way you get all the cards. Yeah. So this is Demon Slayer. I have never watched Demon Slayer. Just so up front, so I'll probably butcher names and I won't know who any of the characters are. I did do a little bit of reading on it, just so I always had some idea. Now you look, this is Tanjiro, and that's his sister. She's been cursed as a demon. Normally they just kill all demons, the demon clans, but they decide, he doesn't obviously want to kill his sister, so she has this mouth guard, I think, to help keep her from transforming into a demon. And then he joins the clan. They're trying to basically undemonify her. And then the clans use breathing magic, which is kind of like their different classification for magics. So he joins up with a bunch of different other characters, and that's the basis of the puck. Again, I don't know much about it, but yes, we're going to hop in and take a look at, see what this is. What I do like about this game, though, the Union Arena, like it started off with Bleach and HunterXHunter, which I watched regular Bleach, but not 1000 Year War at the time. So it really pushed me into making sure I went and watched that. I just know what the characters are, but even then I started like Code Geass, and I wanted to start watching that, and I did watch Jujutsu Kaijin, and I want to watch this. It's a neat way if it's like, hey, here's this cool game. It's getting me to want to go watch these animes so I know who these characters are I'm playing this game as. And I imagine that's how some people feel when they all of a sudden find like a Marvel or DC game, and they're like, oh, I like this style of game, I'm going to play this, and they're like, oh, who are these characters? Maybe they knew who Batman and Superman were, or Spider-Man and Captain America, but they didn't know who the other characters were. It's kind of, I think, the idea. Alright, so this has 111 plus 7 types in total. So 37 commons, 39 uncommons, 22 rare, 13 super rares, and 7 action point cards. Cool. It's always a fun thing to get. SR, what's this say here? On the bottom down here, so it says super rare 3-star cards, type included, type same as I. Those are the serial number. Interesting. So some super rare type cards. Crazy. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and definitely look at this. See what we all have in here. So they all come. The Union Arena game also has, every set has 3 colors, and this one, the starter deck, was all yellow. So we'll just see what the other 2 colors in the sets are. And then usually they're split up into like kind of groups organizations. So yellow was kind of like Tanjiro and his main cast, and crew. So we're gonna switch the other 2 are usually like purple has tended to be like the villain color, but I don't know if we're gonna get purple. We could get green and red. We'll see pretty quickly. We do have a purple in here. I think purple has been pretty much the standard color. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into this. We'll drop our camera a little bit, rearrange some of this. Alright, so we're going to start here with a character card. We have Keone, who's a purple one. So again, so purple usually tends to be, I think, like the villain characters. When silent, choose one of the following. Choose up to 1 character in your field and move it to the other line. You may choose 1 character on both your front line and enemy line and swap them. Ooh, this is also always fun. Each different series, anime, has had like their own different style of how they play the games. It's not like, here's the core set, and then here's a repasting, like Bleach came out, and then like every set after that just kind of like repasted with different characters on them. They all kind of work their own different way. Like some tend to focus on doing this, some have these types of things. Just a switch down a bunch of, at least off the very first card I'm looking at, just saying, has the ability to move guys around on the field, which is a pretty neat idea. The other games didn't do that as much. Some characters had the ability to move themselves, but they didn't move other characters often. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. And you know what? Here you can only move your own. Like, the fact you can rearrange your board a little bit is kind of cool. So it's like our third color is red, which is neat. So like this might be like the other side character. So in red was first introduced in Code Geass. In there you had purple were the villains, like villain group, and then the Britannia group, and then I forgot what other color was, usually green or blue. I don't remember whichever color it was. But they were the like hero characters, your protagonist characters, and then red was all the students. So it's like when they were at the students, it's kind of like their side versions. So I work. This is gonna be kind of the same thing. It's like purple is the bad guy for the action, and then yellow will be like the demon slayers when they're doing their stuff there, and then red's gonna maybe be like, hey, this is when they're all kind of hanging out, training, and like the non-combat stuff. So we'll kind of see. We have Zensu's Agasuma, so just a very basic character card. This comes in for 1,500. We have a Tanjiro Kamado in yellow, again very basic. We always need basic cards to play. We're always going to be together. I'm never going to leave you. Ooh. The top 7 cards of your deck and reveal up to 1 Girotaro and place up to 1 Gaki card among them and add them to your hand. Place remaining cards to the bottom of your deck in any order. Alright, there's 2 new characters we gotta look for. We have whatever this is, Muscular Mice. There's a yellow or purple card on your opponent's field. Reduce this card's required energy by 1 while it's in your hand. So it kind of basically cheaper if your opponent is playing one of the other colors. Cool. The Kasaragi Crow. Active main, switch to wrestling once per turn. This character gains +1 energy generation until the end of the turn. At the end of the main phase, sideline this character. Yeah, we need to get extra energy out to play higher cards. You need like this red one which has double energy while it's out. This one can quickly boost up to have another one, but then disappears. So these are all our commons, and we have some uncommons here. We have Muzan Kibasuki, Sukihiro form. This character is all treated as Mizan Kubasuki. This character is active, it gains purple energy generation. So again, another way to gain energy. As long as this card's active, it keeps giving you an extra point, but if you attack with it, because it's a lower cost, a little bit cheaper card to play, but yeah, you get it out there. We have Hinasiru. Tengin's wife has the trait. When sideline, add to 1 Tengin Uzi from your sideline to your hand. I like the little traits. I like that as a feature, but they don't go overboard with them. So there's our last or another uncommon. We have Sanimi Shinazukawa, who has the Harshara keyword. So double L, but it's double attack. When this character attacks for the first time this turn, switch it to active. Ooh, sweet. It does cost 4 points, so it's a little bit heftier to get out. We have Yahaba, who has a eyeball in his hand with an up arrow. Interesting. Active main, switch to wrestling. Place 1 card from your hand into the sideline. Choose one of the following. Choose 1 character in your field and move it to the other line. Choose 1 character on both your front line and energy line and swap them. Dang, neat. So this ability to like move guys around. Alright, our first rare. As we have Izuku Kamado, so the little demon girl. When played in the front line, when Tanjiro Kamado is on your field, choose up to 1 character, 1,500 more battle power on your opponent's front line, it loses 1,000. Okay, cool. So if you just play her by herself, she's a pretty decent 3,000 battle point character. If you have Tanjiro out as well, then you basically just knock someone else's card down. You can really beat up on them. So this is kind of the foil they do for these, just on the outside. Alright, but then our second rare is where we get a super rare version of her. That's pretty dang cool. And the rare stuff, the foil goes around her. So this has raid for Nezuko. So what that means is you can play this card on top of another Nezuko. So like we could play this one and then play this one on top of it. So it's already on the field, it's already ready to go. It says during a turn of 10-0 is on your field, this character gains 500 BP. When attacking, it keeps up to 110-0 on your front line, and one other character on your energy line, swap them. Cool. That's our first pack. We got a super rare right off the bat. Yeah, so from previous packs of opening, these got 22. Usually a full case is usually about 24. You hopefully should get all the commons, uncommons. We'll probably get most of the rares. I don't know if we'll get all of them. We'll get over half for sure. And then the super rares, I think we'll get about half. And then we should get about like 1 or 2 action point cards. Alright, we have lower 6, lower ranked demon. One sideline, draw a card, then place 1 card from your hand to your sideline. So you draw a card, then discard. Another Zensu. Genya Shiniyugawa. Nullify impact. This character, balance character, loses impact for the duration of the battle. So it loses the impact keyword, which we haven't seen yet in this video. So I don't remember what that does exactly off the top of my head. We'll get to it. Therell be someone that has a nullify impact, means somebody must have it. Zenko, disguise. Characters always treated as Zenitsu Akusasama. Oh, that was our, that guy right there. Okay, neat. It's around like disguise, kind of ninja characters. When played, go to the top card of your deck, then place this on the top or bottom of your deck. Tengen Uzi, the Harishima. Your step. During your movement phase, you may move this card to your front line, to your energy line. So yeah, kind of neat. So you can drop them in. They can go to 3,000 if you want. You can always pull them back and have them be an energy generator. Lower 4, lower rank leader. When sidelined, draw a card. So when defeated. First uncommon. Sound Breathing 5th Form String Performance. These are their special attacks. Choose one character on your opponent's front line with a BP equal to or less than 1,000 multiplied by the combined total of number Tengen Uzi, Tengen's wife affinity, and disguised affinity cards on your field and sideline it. So if it's either Tengen himself, or if it has the affinity, his wife or a disguised. And we did have back here, so we did have his wife in there, so that would have gained us 1. And then we did have him there. So interesting. So that's kind of a neat mechanic. So if you just play it by itself, it does 1,000. Yeah, you can get rid of a 1,000-point character. Then for every one of them cards, you can do a 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. That's pretty cool. New Tanjiro. So usually there is, for the main characters, there tends to be a card for every rarity. So it's usually like a common. So like they'll pick one color. So like Tanjiro right now in yellow. We're going to have a common version, an uncommon version, a rare, and a super rare version. And it's usually like the first like 5 or 6 main characters. Then some characters now also appear in multiple colors. So you can see them like that. So when played, play up to 1 Nezuko card with 2 or less required energy and 1 AP cost from your hand and set it into resting. So it's kind of fun. These two work together. So you can play him, summons her, then she can gain abilities off of him being in play. Alright, we have a site. Koguku House. So the sites, they come in instead of being characters, they can't attack or anything. But it says, active main, switch to rest and sideline this card up to 1 Giratoro or Daki card from your sideline to your hand. Yeah, so this comes out, just provides energy, but then has a special ability that lets you one time get a special card. Gyomi Himijima, another Harishima. Harshira, I keep adding an M in there for some reason. When played, you may place 1 card from your hand onto your sideline. If you do, play up the 1 character card with a fulfilled required energy, AP cost, and Hashira affinity other than this character from your hand and set it in the resting area position into your play. Okay, cool. So he comes in, he just summons somebody else. That's awesome. All right, our first rare for this pack is Inosuke Hashiriba. So this guy's into, you always see pictures of him. He has pig mask, he's pig face, and you're like, oh, I think I thought it was a mask. So it's kind of interesting though. Play this character, select active on your field. Impact 1. Okay, so here's impact. When this character attacks and wins a battle, deal 1 damage to your opponent. So basically, if your opponent doesn't block, you do a point of damage. If they block and you defeat them, you do a point of damage. Otherwise, it has damage too. When this character attacks and does direct damage, you do 2 damage instead. End your attack phase, sideline this character. This guy's gonna just come out, bashing quickly. Hopefully they do 2 damage because they don't block it, defeat them and do 1 damage and it's gonna go away. But we do have this super rare up next. Some really cool foiling in the background, kind of like some clouds. But we have Kyojuro Rengoku, who's another Hashira. Says character. When this character is set active on your field, when played, play this character set to active on your field. Okay, so you can attack right away. When played, you may play 1 card from your hand on your sideline. If you do, choose one character with 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline. This character gains impact 1. Nice, so you just pop out, get a card, and be able to do extra damage. Awesome. Alright, pack 3. Sumiko Disguised. This card also creates Tanjiro, Nullify Impact. Interesting, so disguise cards are kind of interesting. Obanaya Igiro, another Hashira. Just simple version of him though. Another lower 6 we've seen. Gyutaro, upper ranked demon, active name, pay 1 AP once per turn to draw a card. Not bad. Chuntaro, active name, switch to resting 1 per turn. Character gains 1 red energy generation until the end of turn. At the end of the main phase, sideline this character. So we'll see some common cards in every color. In every single anime we've seen this. We'll have the double generation. We'll have one that you can discard to gain a generation like this one. And then we usually have the one that says, well, they're active, they gain 1. So we usually get 1 of each of those 3. Too slow. Choose 1 character in your opponent's front line, switch it to resting. Choose up to one of your Sekojin Oro Daki on your field and switch it to active. That's pretty cool. We've seen him. We have total concentration breathing. Choose up to 2 of your AP cards and switch them to active. Mitsuro Kanyaroji. When played, return 1 other character in your field with 1 or more less required energy to your hand. If you cannot, return this character to your hand. So we have to play a little bit bigger character for a little bit cheaper. Only costs 1, but gives you 2 energy. We have to bounce someone back. But not bad, because there's lots of guys that come into play effects. Shizamaru, Nullify Impact. A lot of Nullify Impacts in this game, so these are very defensive. It's pretty cool. Alright, we got our first rare here. We have Tengen Uzi. Get another one of him. When played, the top 4 cards of your deck reveal up to 1 Tengen's wife or disguise a thing among them. Add them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck. So this will work really well with that other one. The other one was in the purple color, I believe. It's in purple or yellow, I don't remember. It was one of the other colors, but yeah, you needed to have his Tengen's wife or disguise, which are red, and him. So you can play this, get those cards, and it really boosts up their other ability. That's cool. We got another rare. Unfortunately, it's not a 3rd super rare. That would have been pretty cool. Muzan Kibisuki Geisha form. Also treated as Muzan, active main once per turn. Sideline 1 other character on the field and place it on top of your deck into your sideline. If you do, this character gains 1,000 BP till the end of turn. So sacrifice a character to boost her up. That's always fun. And it's just double purple, which isn't bad either. Helps you play some of your other bigger cards pretty quick. Alright, pack number 4. As we start getting more of these, we'll run through packs a little bit quicker. We have Inosuke, just a very simple version of him. Another Tanjiro. Missouri, active main, pay 1 AP. Once per turn, this character gains 25 BP till the end of turn. That's ridiculous. What, paying 1 to like make her a 4,000 point character? That's nuts. Inoko disguise, also treated as Inosuke. Why are they all dressing up as females? Very odd. Has step as well. Too slow, we've seen. We're always going to be together. Nizuko, his character is active against red energy generation. We have a site for yellows. We've seen 2 different sites. You get 1 for each color. So we have Butterfly Mansion. Active main, switch to resting sideline. Add up to 2 yellow characters cost of 3 less required energy from your sideline to your hand. So the purple one required specific characters. This one's just allows to 2 yellow cards. It's pretty neat. Muzin's Blood. Queue up to 2 of your AP cards and switch them to active. So I think we'll just see 1 of these for each color as well. Another Mitsuri. Our first rare is another Kyojiro Rengoku, Nullify Impact. If on the front line, characters on your field other than him cannot be targeted by Snipe. When sideline, queue up to 1 character on your field other than him, it gains 1,000 BP. So it comes in and it basically blocks for your characters. That's pretty fun. Then our other rare is a new character, Shinobu Kocho. When played, choose 1. The following: if you have a combined total of 6 or more Kage Ube Yushikaki or other Hashira affinity cards on your field, choose all instead. Ooh, this is fun. You've had a lot of these Hashira cards, so draw 1. Choose up to 1 character 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line, switch to resting, or choose up to 1 other character on your field and it gains 1,000. If you have 6 or more, you need to do all 3. That's pretty cool. Rewards you for collecting those cards. Next pack we have Genya Shinya Yuzawaga, so Nullify Impact. Warabi Hime, upper rank demon. This card is also treated as Gaki. I haven't seen a proper Gaki yet. Samuko, Shintaro, Nizuko Kamado. During your turn, if Tanjiro is on your field, this character has 1,000 BP. Gyutaro, Tanjiro, activate. Switch to resting. Choose 1 other character on your field. It gains 1,000 BP till the end of turn. We have the Hashara Trials. Okay, so we've seen most of those characters. I don't know if we've seen that one yet. Maybe that's that Gaki. Choose 1 character 3,000 less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. If you have a combined total of 3 or more Kagea or other Hashara affinity cards, 5,000 BP or less. Nice, you get rid of 1 of the really powerful cards. That's awesome. Nakami. When played, return 1 other character on your field with 1 or less required energy to your hand. If he cannot return this card to your hand, so just get your better energy cards out. Sakaonji, active main, switch to resting, choose 1 character on your field, it gains 1,000 BP till the end of turn. Oh, then unfortunately we've seen this rare with a Muzak, and we've seen this rare with Tanjiro. Alright, already repeating rares. It's a super rare too, that sucks. Let me get... I hate getting duplicate super rares. Just I'm trying to complete my collection. Alright, next pack. We have Muzan Boy Form, also treating as Muzan. Activate, switch to resting. Once per turn, this character gains purple energy generation at the end of the turn. Main phase, sideline this character. Inosuke. Obanai. Murata, who has step, so lets you move them around quicker. The lower 4. Inoko. Izuko. Butterfly Mansion, Muzan's Blood. So we're getting a bunch of repeats already. Alright, our first rare is we have a new Nezuko. Actually, I think we've seen that one. Yep, gains extra BP if he's on the front line. But we do got a new super rare. With Tengen. So we get another one for him. That's cool. Who has Raid as well. When played, this character gains double attack. When this character attacks for the first time, switches to active until the end of the turn. Active main once per turn. All Tengen's Wife and Disguised Affinity cards gain 500 BP till the end of turn. Cool. Alright. We have a Wabarahime Tasty. Draw 2 cards and place 1 card from your hand into your sideline. Tanjiro, Nezuko, Always Gonna Be Together, Shintaro, Sound Breathing 5th Form, Tanjiro, Koi Goku House, Gaomi. Alright, we're getting into our new rares. We have Lower Your Heads and Crouch Down. Prostrate yourselves. Sideline 1 character on your field. If you do, choose up to 1 character in your opponent's front line and sideline and draw a card. That's pretty dang cool. Get rid of one of your weak characters. You can literally get rid of any one of your opponent's frontline characters, and you get to draw a card for it. Dang. And then another rare is we have a new Tanjiro. So we just haven't seen his super rare in yellow then. When played, shift to 1 character of 3,000 less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline. Cool. Oh. Yeah, let's Tanjiro. It's a little cheaper version of him. When played, keep one other character in the field, gains 1,000 BP. So I think, again, we're getting some of those for each one. It's gonna be kind of the whole thing, is because some of these abilities are repeating over and over and over from each color and that, because they're also assuming someone that picked up this set, might not pick up Bleach, might not pick up HunterXHunter or whatever, might not pick up one of the other ones. And then also the way it works is because, if I understand correctly, and I may have this wrong, it's on the bottom here we have what set number it is, but we also have the anime numbers. So this is KMY. Set 1, number 81. So you can only play cards, I believe, from the same set. So the initial thing is you can mix and match everything together. So you could play Bleach mixing with this, or, HunterXHunter and Jujutsu Kaijin could mix cards together. I think that you can only play cards from the first 3 letters together. So Demon Slayer cards can only be mixed with future Demon Slayer sets. So you can play against each other. Like, anime can fight anime, but you can't mix anime decks together, at least not per, structured rules. Again, you're playing at your house, do whatever the hell you want to do. So each set kind of has to have a lot of the same basic cards that start to work together, but then as they release future set 2 and set 3s, they can kind of, now we can do a bunch of wild stuff. So that'd be kind of cool to see. Hashira Meeting. The top 4 cards of your deck reveal 1 card among them. Add to your hand. Place your remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. If the card revealed has the Hashira Affinity, chip up to one of your AP cards and switch it to active. Awesome. Tioni, Shintaro, the lower 4, Kagase Crow, the lower 2. So we've seen lower 1. I think we've seen 1, 3, and 4, or 1, 4, and 1, 2, and 4. So we need a 3 at least. When sideline, if it's your turn, you have to 1 character on your opponent's front line. It was just 20,000 BP, 2,000 BP till the end of turn. Another Gaomi. If you have a combined total of 3 or more Kagaya or other Hashira Affinity cards that fail this game, impact 1. That's awesome. Basically breathing, 5th Bang, Crazy Cutting. Choose 1 character on your front line. It gains 2,000 BP till the end of the turn. Chosen character is Inosuke. It also gains damage +1. When this character attacks and deals direct damage, it goes an additional damage till the end of turn. A Muzan, without a special keyword behind it. When played, the top 5 cards of the deck reveal up to 1 lower ranked demon affinity among them. Add them to your hand to place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. If you add your card to your hand, Push one card from your hand into your sideline. So if you don't find anything, you're just not losing anything. Alright, our first rare is a Saname Shinagawa. During your turn, if you have a combined total of 3 or more Kagaya or other Hashira affinity cards on your field, this character gains 500 VP. So that's not much, but you have to have 3 or more cards. Where, like, we had some cards, like, if you had, like, Nezo and Kajiro, you automatically got that bonus anyhow. So, like, those 2 cards that this one requires more. But this one, you're also going to try and have a bunch of these. When played, if you have a combined total of 6 or more, switch this character to active. Awesome. And then we have another super rare. With Gyutaro, the upper rank demon. When played upon the front line, shift to one character with 3,000 less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. When sideline, one of the top 3 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 Gaki among them. Add to your hand, place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. If you add your card to your hand, place 1 card from your sideline. I like that as an effect, right? I do like that as an idea. Like, here, go look for a card in your deck. Cool. Then, if you find the card you want, or you do take one, now discard another card. It's ideal. It's better than just saying draw a card, discard a card, because or look for a card and then like discard a card from your hand and then go find a card, because there you don't know if you're gonna find what you want. You only have to do it if you actually find it. All right. Cool. So we got a decent number of cards there. All right. So we get a quick card count here. We have 28 of the 39 commons, so we're getting closer to that. So we're gonna start running into more and more, but now we're like less than 10 away. We have less uncommons, not too many less. I didn't count the number, but that's 22. It's probably we have probably I don't know, 20 or try like 17, 18, something like that. Super rares, we have 9 of the 22, so we're a little bit far behind on that one. So I think uncommons are gonna be tricky to see if we can get them, because there's just as many as commons, but you only get 4 per pack instead of like 6. Super rares, we have 4, I think, right? 4 different ones, so we have 4 of the 13. So not doing great, but we're not even halfway through the unboxings yet. So we'll definitely see what we get. Alright, so let's just hop back. I just kind of wanted to do a quick count. We have a new Tenzin Uki for a common, which I think is actually brand new. And we have another Obanani. When you play, draw a card and then place 1 card from your hand onto your sideline. So that's kind of nice. You get to some of these packs and finally get some later, and you're like, oh, these are all brand new cards. Lower 3, we haven't seen one. Sideline, draw a card. So I thought we had couple of the lowers, but I said we have a lower 2, a 4, a 3, and a 6. So we need a lower 4. And a 1 if there's a lower 1, which there might not be. I don't know how they might not have included. We have a 4. We have a 2, a 4. I said we need a 5. 5 is what we're looking for, potentially. Alright, I dropped those guys. I know those 3 are brand new. We have another Nizuko. There's another lower 4. Inoko. Total Concentration Breathing. Missouri. Susumaru. A red Nizuko. A rare Tanjiro. Certain field moves during your attack phase. Choose 1 character in your field that gains 1,000 BP killing your character. That's cool. So if you move them around, you get an extra bonus. Oh, we got another super rare, which is awesome. Munshiro Takoto. When played, shift to 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. Remain resting until the next time it be switched to active. Ooh, a freeze effect. I love those. On sideline, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. Just one last cool strike out of that. So I haven't seen any of her other cards yet, so hopefully we'll get some more of her. Next pack, we have another Isuke, Harashira Meeting, lower 6. Another Tenzin Yuki. I think we already had one of him, right? And yeah, we did. Here's a new one, though. Emu, lower ranked demon. When play, if a character has been cycling his turn, draw a card. Oh, cool. So that one gets to sacrifice a bunch, the one purple character. What's her name? Muzan. So that's cool. Shintaro, the Trial, Muzan's Blood. Yeah, so they're guessing kind of not the same person or not. Might not be. Tanjiro, Tengen. Our first rare is Ryu, lower ranked demon. When played, if a character has been sidelining this turn, choose up to one character on your opponent's front line, loses 1500 BP on the turn. So that's really fun. She has all these abilities that she sidelines cards to do extra effects. And then this guy's gain bonuses for doing that. And then we got an action point card, which is nice. So you have 3 action point cards in your game. So if you buy a starter deck, you get 3 action points, but they're all the same image. And here, so you can get some alternate images to use, which are really fun. So here we have the girl we just saw. What was her name? Michiro. I already butchered up Michiro, so we get hers. So yeah, we'll get a bunch of these. Potentially get up to 7 of these, which is kind of neat. Even the starter deck, though, there's 2 different ones, so you might not even get the right one. We have Tasty again. The Meeting, Warabahimi, the Crow, Gintaro, Zenko, String Performance. Ooh, we haven't seen him for a while. Zetsu Agasuma. When played, the top 4 cards of your deck reveal up to 1 Tanjiro, Nezuko, or Unasuke. Among them, add them to your hand. Place the remaining cards of the bottom of your deck in any order. You may add a card in your hand, place 1 card from your hand to your sideline. That's pretty fun. I think we get like one of him in the starter deck like that. Azuka, upper ranked demon. Impact 1. Cool. We haven't had either of those. I'm just going to try to keep these separated while I can. Yomi, Senami, and new rare. Thunder Breathing, First Form, Thunderclap, and Flash. So then we're going to just see like one of these breathing for each of the main characters. Choose one character, 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line. Silent, if Zensu is on your field, you get 5,000 or less. So it's really fun. Basically, anyone uses this, it does an ability. If you have a specific character, it does even better. Awesome. Alright, next pack. We have a Tengen. Genya. Kojiro. We haven't seen him in a lower common rank. If you have a combined total of 3 or more cards on your field, this character gains double blocks. This character blocks for the first time, switch attack up. So I'm going to double attack, like it's double block. That's cool. Tail Guy. If there's a yellow or red card in your opponent's field, reduce this requirement by 1 while in your hand. Nice. I don't think we've seen the third one of that, so the third color gets set. Coming through, choose 1 character in your front line, gains 3,000 BP till the end of the turn. Nice. So these 3 are all, brand new. Just gonna kind of keep track a little bit quicker. Missouri, Muzan, Suko Hako form. Oh, here we got another Munchiro. So yeah, so we have the rare, super rare version. So that means we're going to get a common, a rare, and a common, uncommon, and rare. So we have the uncommon. So we're looking for the common and rare versions of her. If you have a combined total of 3 or more of those cards, on your field, character gains energy generation. Nice. Same thing, we need like 1 of each for him so they can use their super rares. Zensu, when played with the top 7 cards of your deck, reveal up to 1 card of the raid among them, add them to your hand. Place your remaining cards of the bottom of your deck in any order. If you added a card, sideline 1 of your cards. Gyataro. If you play a Gaki on your field, draw a card, then place 1 card from your hand onto your sideline. I have yet to get this Gaki, so definitely one that we're looking for. So it's definitely to see some of the cards we're missing. Rare card, we have Nezuko, and then we have Tanjiro. We can nullify the snipe ability. I think Snipe just allows you to attack guys in the back line. So they don't give it out too often because it is pretty darn powerful. Alright, we have Purge. Which is a silent one character in the field. If you do choose up to one of your AP cards, switch attack, draw 2 cards. Nice. Sacrifice a character for 2 cards. Zengsu, Meeting, Kojiro, Gitaro, Murta, Breathing, Shinobu Kochu. Activate main. Up on the front line once per turn, check one character with 1500 or more BP on your field, which is 1000 BP till the end of your turn. Nice. I think we've seen it. I have to double check. Some of these we may have had. Azaka, Mizuko. A rare card, we have Genya, Shin is whatever. Your turn, once per turn. When a character on your opponent's front line or sideline, you may draw 1 card. If you do, place 1 card on your hand on your sideline. So your opponent sacrifices or you defeat one of their cards. You get to draw a card. But then you have to get rid of 1. Okay, cool. We got another super rare. Zengsu here, he has his raid, which he can hunt for with his other card. If Kanjiro is on your field, he gains damage 2, and 1 plague. If Yusuke is on your field, draw 2 cards. And then place 1 card from your hand on your sideline. Which is neat because they're not giving you the extra card advantage, but they're giving you card options because you might have to discard something that's not as helpful to you. Interesting. Tioni, Samuki. Oh, there we go. So you have our common version. Now we just need a rare for Mashiro. If there's a purple or red card in your opponent's field, reduce the energy card by 1. And that's the other one we were looking for there. Demon Power. Choose 1 character on your field. It gains 1000 BP till the end of the turn. Adding an additional 1000 BP for each character's sideline this turn. Chosen character's 5000 more BP. It gains Impact 1. Neat. So if you sideline a bunch of cards, you can basically super increase the thing. So Impact plus 1 says increase impact damage by 1. If the card does not have impact, it gains Impact 1. Which then means if they do damage and they're blocked, they still do damage. That's pretty cool. So basically you can super beef up your characters. Too slow. We have Suma, Tengen's wife. So I don't think we've seen a common version of her. Inosuke, Impact 1. If on the front line, character is accurate to your battle phase sideline. Character attacks and loses the battle, sideline it. So as soon as this character attacks, you have to get rid of it. Or so if it attacks and it loses, it's gone. Or if it doesn't attack, it's gone. So basically you have to attack with him every turn to keep him around. Really neat little mechanic. Concentration and breathing. Shinobu. Azaka. Another 70 for the rare. And we have another Zengsu for rare. I don't think we've seen this one yet. Step. And 1 plague after 1 character card other than him from your sideline to your hand. Definitely cool. Still looking for that Gaki card. And I guess some of the other super rare versions of cards we haven't seen either. There's a Shinjiro. When played, you want to check your field, gains 1000 BP till the end of turn. I don't think we've seen him in common. Machiro, Purge, Emu, coming through, Murta, Mizuko, The Trial, Uzin's Blood, Tanjiro. We're up to our rare cards. We have a Gayu Tomika. When attacking, draw a card. And then we have an action point card with just a bunch of the artwork from him. I don't think we've seen this guy with the guns either. Very interesting. So we'll have to see if we get someone with him. I don't think I've seen him. I think I would have remembered him. But you know how my brain works sometimes, if it does. Lower 3, Zengsu, Obigiri. So it's not like that guy, is it? No, this guy's a shaved head. Yeah, you think I would recognize that. Lower 4, Inuko. We have a bento box we haven't seen before. Oh, it's the red site. We haven't seen the red one. Set the site to active on our field. Active means switching to wrestling. Choose one character on our field. It gains 1000 BP during that turn. So the purple and yellow lets you discard stuff. Or discard a card to gain extra cards. This one just lets you gain a boost in attack. So it's pretty cool. Yamiki. We've seen before. I believe we've seen her in purple. Yep. Kano Sasori. This character is active. It gains yellow energy generation. Don't think we've seen that one. Hinasuru. Daki. Hey, there's our first Daki, the upper rank demon. So we'll wonder if we're going to get him, her, looks like a her, in the other rarities. When play, when sidelined, play up to one Gyutaro with 3 or less required energy and 1 AP cost from your sideline set to active on your front line. Oh, so when they're played and sideline, you get to add one of those other cards from your sideline. So you're just, okay, cool. And then, holy crap, we got an alt art super rare. This, I love the alt arts on here. These are definitely cool. For a Dinya Tomaki. Yeah, just that background is really cool. Nullify impact. Doesn't highlight the character, you can still read everything. Did we have the regular super rare for this guy? I don't think so. We have a regular rare, but I don't think we had the super rare version, like the regular one. No, cool. So cool and good and bad. I mean, now I got the super rare version. I just might not have the regular version ever. Nullify and impact. One play character gains character not to be silent by abilities on your opponent's characters or events until the start of your next turn. Awesome. Active. Choose one character in the field. Switch it to active and takes 3000 BP till the end of turn. That's really cool. But now we gotta hope to get the regular version of that too at some point. Alright, Tengen. Obanai. Lower 3. Coming through. Kanjuro. Emo. Total concentration breathing. Ship to 2 of your AP cards and switch them to active. So we had this in red. And now we have it in yellow. So I'm gonna guess we'll probably get one in purple unless we had another card that worked like that. Because most of the games you got something where it's like the same card in every color. The one card that was in every color that wasn't a character. We have Imekyo, Tengen's wife. How many wives does this dude need? Just the second one we had. That's interesting. And Flying Blood Sickles. Choose one character with 3000 less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline. If Guataro's on our field, 5000 BP or less. We get his attacks. We got an attack for every colored character. From lots of the main characters. Zetsu, we have a rare Koizuro active main. If on the front line, place one card from hand on the sideline. Once per turn, all characters in your field gain 500 BP. And it boosts everybody up. And then we have another super rare Zengsu. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more packs to go. I guess at this point we have to be pretty close to having all the commons. So I think I'll do is I'll do a quick pause on my side and check after this. Zengsu, Genya, Muzan, Muscular Mice, Koyagai, Murata, another Bento, another Nakami, Tano, Itsuraru, Inasuru. For our first rare, we have Muzan Geishin form, and we have another action point card. So we got 3 of the action point cards. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Alright, so 4 packs left to go. We have all the commons, unless again I messed up my counts. We have 33 of the 39 uncommons, so we're only missing 6. So it's not terrible. The rares, we had 1, 17 of the 22, so we're doing pretty darn well on the rares. Then super rares, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 13. So about half. Technically, we have the one super, the alt rare, so that could be 17 if you want to count that in there, or count as 6. So we go, or 7, so we have over half. Yes, we're not doing too terrible, so hopefully we'll get the last couple of commons. I think we're going to be missing a few, but we'll hopefully get some of the more rares. And then action point, we have 3 of the 7, so half the super rares, half the action points, which are pretty decent. Be missing a couple of the rares, be missing maybe a few commons, but commons are a little bit tricky when they have more of them. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we're gonna just blitz through these. Tasty, Minchiro, Iniko, Kazaku, Taro, Kogoku, Igiyomi, Susumaru, whoops, Tanjiro. Oh, we've seen this Tanjiro. We have a rare. We have Water Breathing, 10th form, Constant Flux. Choose one character, 3,000 less BP on your opponent's front line side. If Tanjiro is on your field, 5,000 or less. That's awesome. And we have another super rare, but we've already had him. How have we seen a super rare for Tanjiro yet? This is what we really need. And I've only seen it. We even had super rare in purple. We had 1. We've had 3 reds, and we've had 2 yellows. We need another purple. Alright, we have lower 6, another Tasty, another Moose. So I'll have to do the same stuff. Misuro, Suma, Kogai, Itano, Kitaro. Inosuke, if this character has moved this turn, gain 5,000 BP till end of turn. I don't think we've seen that one. I think we've seen that one though. Total concentration breathing. We have Ryu and Jiraiya. Alright, 2 packs left. Let's get one more super rare in here. One more super rare. Also, a rare version of Minchiro would be great as well. Meeting. Warahime. Muscular Mice. The Crow. Gitaro. Zeko. Another Gitaro. Another Isuke. Breathing. Another Muzan. Another Daki. And another Zensu. Alright, that's alright. Not getting as much as we'd like, but doing pretty darn good. Alright, last pack. Let's see what we got. Muzan, Sumuko, Obanai, Taro, Zenko, Nezuko, Bento, Machuro, lower 2. Well, I don't think we've seen lower 2 yet. When sideline, if it's your turn, yeah, we've seen lower 2. Frontline, let's do that, yeah. Beast Breathing, 5th Bane we saw. We saw that one. Well, our last card, hey, we at least did end with an ultra rare. Dang. Oh, no, it's not. It's an alt art uncommon. Dang it, I was hoping this was an ultra rare. But still, it's kind of cool, though. The alt arts in some of the other colors, but that's pretty neat. So Tenzumuku, but it's the alt art version. So if we grabbed our uncommons, what colors? He's red. Okay. I have to have him in red. I apparently don't. I do not have this guy in red, from what I can tell. I don't know how that's possible, but interesting. Alright, well, he always for his card game. It says when active, you may choose one Kenny's wife in your front line, or one Kenny's wife with a Scotch opinion in your energy line and swap them. Cool. Bummer Wage is an uncommon we were missing, but that's pretty neat either way. Alright, so that's what we have for Demon Slayer for the Union Arena. Yeah, we'll just, guys enjoy these videos, keep checking them out. We'll keep grabbing them as the new sets come out. See you guys later. Bye.